105.1. You tune in to 101, that's V105.9, The Vibe. And we are live here with the lunchtime hour with the old school preacher.
And the church secretary.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood and look like my head cut off, but we're going to be right back after this. Y'all stay tuned. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend.
You heard what they said? Ain't no stopping us now. Make sure you download our app. That's Knox Media Group. Follow us on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Amazon Music, and Twitch. We're on 17 different platforms. Keep it locked in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. That's 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and V 105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama. Cause ain't no stopping us now. If you have any public service announcements, send those to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. That's info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. We want to get those announcements out. And if you would like to be one of our sponsors of Knox Media Group, also call us to what they said. No stopping us now. Thank you for tuning in to 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and V 105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama. Thank you for tuning in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. We're keeping you informed on what's going on. Look like the weather's going to be a little bit better this week. Look, that's what they say. But you know, today is February the 2nd, and I wonder, did the groundhog see his shadow? You know, that's something that they try to say, how you going to have some bad weather or good weather. So we got to see, did the groundhog see his shadow today? And actually today is my aunt's birthday. As she says, she's the oldest right now. She's my oldest aunt right now. So happy birthday to my Aunt Leatha. So happy birthday. She says she listens to us sometime. Let's see, did the groundhog see his shadow today? They said he saw his shadow this morning. So we're in for, as they say, 6 more weeks of cold weather, winter weather. So longer winter, at least 6 more weeks of it. So I guess we would prefer him not to see his shadow, but he did. And they said 6 more weeks of weather. And it's just something that happened over in Pennsylvania, where the groundhog looks for a shadow on, or not look for a shadow, either or. But in this, looked like the last several years, he has actually seen his shadow. So with the shadow being seen means longer winter weather. So that's what's going on with that. So y'all, I had to go buy me another coat. I said, I didn't know if I had needed a coat this many times. Y'all keep those coats out, because based on the groundhog, we're going to have little longer weather, winter weather. So y'all keep those coats out, you know, kind of weather, you know, with your weather, based on what's going on. I know the South Alabama has actually seen more winter weather this year than normal. I know they've been having a lot more complaints in winter weather, but you know, I think we just complain about weather, period, because if it's hot, you know, you have those people that, oh, it's just too hot, or it's too cold, or if it's just right, you know, I don't really want to wear a jacket. So I don't know if we just complain. We just like to hear ourselves complain. But today in Dothan, the weather is mostly sunny and mild with the mid-50s this afternoon. And tonight's going to be in the low 30s. Not horribly bad, but, you know, it's been in the teens here with us in the shows area. So that's what it looks like. The weather's going to be today in the 50s in Dothan with the lows in the 30s. And on Tuesday, it's going to be warmer with the highs near mid-60s with partly sunny skies. And Tuesday night into Wednesday, it's going to be rain increases later Tuesday into Wednesday with wetter conditions. So that's, but it's going to be in the 50s and 60s all week in Dothan. So again, today in Dothan, we're seeing sunny skies and mid temperatures in the mid-50s, then cooler tonight with lows around 32 degrees. Warmer weather returns on Tuesday with partly sunny skies, but rain chances into Tuesday night into Wednesday. Let's see what the Florence weather in North Alabama, what it's looking like up this way since the groundhog has seen his shadow. Florence weather today is sunny and mild, warming into the feast. I know that we ready for that, but a cold snap. I told y'all it's coming back, and midweek will bring cooler temperatures with some clouds before we see sunshine and a warmer highs again towards the weekend. So this weekend, later this week into the weekend, the temperatures going to rebound with sunny and pleasant weather Friday through Sunday. Highs in the 50s and lows in the, highs in the 60s, lows in the 50s. That's going to be a nice jump. I'm ready for it. Still got to keep out your coat. If you're one of those type of people, you still be cold. So that's what's going on this weekend. And like I said, from the north to the south. So we'll actually have to keep, just stay dressed accordingly for the weather. I know a lot of people say it doesn't matter what the weather's like. You're still going to get sick no matter what. I don't think so. I just think you should dress accordingly and definitely keep your hands and all that clean. And that way you don't have to be dealing with all this different sickness, because it's a lot of people been suffering with the flu and all those different type of things. So make sure y'all stay healthy, take your vitamins and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's what's going on with the weather from North Alabama to South Alabama. So we looking at some ups and downs this week and a little rain. So y'all stay safe. And I told y'all, predicting that the groundhog has seen his shadow. So a little bit longer winter than expected. Some people ready for the winter month to be already over. I'm one of those people. I'm a spring, summer, fall girl. I'd rather not have winter at all. Winter normally causes a little aches and pains if we think about it too long, but it is what it is. I've been laughing, y'all. Have y'all seen everybody's doing a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon of the Chat GPT, and a lot of people don't look like themselves. So you can see how the internet can put out fake news, or that's why I'm telling y'all, I have to search it on Chat GPT, the news, and everywhere else before I know if it's real or fake. Because it can change so much about it. I was sitting there listening to the old school preacher, which is the pastor of Galilee Missionary Baptist Church, on yesterday, and how we need to get to a paper Bible, because they can insert on the website to make you believe whatever they want you to believe, especially if you're Googling something, and they'll make it fit their situation right then. So, that's what's going on with that. So we just got to stay observant and get more than one, documentation, whether it's the paper Bible, different resources. Always try to catch reference back to different things before you just be stuck on one. Because I'm telling you, these Chat GPT illustrations of different people, I've been looking at these and I'm like, nah, come on, Chat GPT. But that you're uploading or telling what, I don't know how it's working, but you upload a picture, I'm assuming, and they try to illustrate who you are based on that picture, and probably a little bit information on what you enter in on yourself. They got some people big, they got some people real little, they got some people frowning, and they always smiling. It is, I'm like, wow. They are taking it to a whole nother level of who we are. I'm like, they need to stop doing this to people. But they're doing it. Y'all. But that's what they do. What y'all think about the Grammys last night? For the little bit I did watch, I did see, looking at the guy that's actually going to be at the, going to be at the Super Bowl, Bad Bunny. And I was like, it's like, you know, the different types of music. It's like at one point, I felt, this is just me, as I was growing up, I felt like the Grammys, you know, we felt like we were actually, I felt like I knew a lot of the artists, and especially a lot of the music that was people were getting trophies for or being awarded for. I felt like I knew these people because I knew the music. Now you don't know none of the music. Because I had never heard of Bad Bunny. Not saying, I mean, each his own, but I guess I don't listen to Latin music, so therefore I never had heard him. But he must be up there on the charts this year. So Bad Bunny, you know, he's heading up the Super Bowl this year, actually, also, which is coming up. Super Bowl is right around the corner. So he did that. And I was like, oh my gosh. But Kendrick Lamar racked up last night. He actually received several awards. And I think he took away the most awards throughout the whole Grammys last night. So Kendrick Lamar, he racked up on last night. And a lot of people was talking about the clothing the different people was wearing. So I had somebody was talking about, you know, different clothes that they were wearing. And then I had somebody say they liked the performance that of Lady Gaga. I didn't see, I guess I was on a break when hers was coming on. But they did say they liked the performance that she was bringing. You know, she brought a lot of style and energy. And of course, they said Justin Bieber did the same. You know, you had different opinions for everything. But like I said, I was just really surprised on the performance with Bad Bunny. Because I had never really even heard it. And I just thought a lot of times that it goes back to R&B music and things of that sort. But nowadays it's with everything. So like I said, again, Kendrick Lamar was he was last night's biggest winner, taking home several awards. I know he did Record of the Year and Best Rap Album of the Year. So that was good on him. And then also Olivia Dean, she won Best New Artist. Had never heard of her. But like I said, you know, it's each his own on that. But, you know, y'all give me your thoughts. Put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know. Go to our YouTube page, which is Knox Media Group. Put your comments out there. Let me know what was your thoughts of last night's Grammy Award. So, like I said, it was someone performing last night. I had to ask my son, is this all about other cultures' music? Because I think someone else had performed and they were singing, it seemed like they had Latin music going on as well. And he's like, no, you just don't understand. I guess don't. Kalia scored a big night, winning 2 Best R&B Performance and Best R&B Song for Folded, featuring on their Long Journey and Delivery, one of the show's most popular speeches. And also Billie Elijah won Song of the Year with Wildflower. So those were some highlights that was going on the Grammys on last night. You know, we just still support. Like I said, I like just watching it because it's something traditional. Or do you just watch it because you've been watching it since you were a child? What's your thoughts? Y'all put your messages out there so I can read them, and I don't have to tell who said it, but y'all put your comments out there so I can know what's going on. What's your thoughts? You know, why did you watch the Grammys? Why didn't you watch the Grammys? Like I said, I just scanned the Grammys last night. I didn't really watch it because I just feel like it's not the same as it used to be. Because I used to actually schedule it and say, I'm going to be watching the Grammys tonight. You know, you ain't want to be bothered, none of that. But I haven't been into it as I used to be. But y'all put your comments out there. Let me know why you watched it or why you didn't watch it. Give me something to talk about. Put it out there. Again, make sure you download our app. That's Knox Media Group. So when you're not in your car or at home with the radio, you can still listen to us no matter where you are. That's Knox Media Group. And also follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Amazon Music, TikTok, Twitch. We have so many different platforms. Roku, go to our Roku and you can go back and watch it. go to our Roku channel. I was on there watching some of our shows the other day from way back when. And, you always say growth is good. Growth is good. So I was looking at that. And also make sure you can go to our website. That's Knox Media Group. If you have any public service announcements, send them to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. That's info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. And if you would like to be one of our sponsors of our radio station, also call us at 256-712-288. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed because they can hear you in North Alabama as well as South Alabama. So you're getting a double whammy. So go ahead and put those out there and you will not be disappointed. I promise you won't. Your business, no matter if your business is large, small, whatever, whether you just open a new coffee shop, vet, if you're an attorney, I promise you, you can never have too much business. So go ahead and call us today for pricing, for donation prices, and we go from there. And the reason I say donation, because we are a 501c3 radio station, and we are here to keep our community with something going on all the time. So we want to make sure you do that. So make sure you send us, call us today. And also call us if you are interested in purchasing. I just had someone to call today and ask, do we do hoodies? We do t-shirts. We do blankets. We do cups, mugs, hats. You dream it. We make it. Everything is custom made no matter what the situation is. So all you got to do is call us. If you got a new brand for your business, we can get those out as well. If you need phone service, we can hook you up on phone service as well. You can have an auto attendant answer your calls all the time. So make sure you do that. You can do that. Just call us 256-712-2887. Your Life Remembered. Visit our Facebook page, Your Life Remembered. Make sure you follow us on all the different pages, and that way you can be part of our following and you can get notification of what's going on. And we do not have someone else doing it for us. We do our own work right here in-house. We do embroidery. I'm telling you, we have so much going on. All you got programs. Look at me. I'm just thinking of all the different stuff. Programs. We can help design your logo. We can help with a website. Hey, we have somebody for every different atmosphere of your life, no matter what it is. Just starting out, you say, listen, this is all the money I have, and I just need to grow my business. We can help you do that as well. So make sure you call us 256-712-2887 or 256-71. So we have listen, we got a phone number. We got a social media platforms. Like I said, you can hit us up on all our different social media platforms, but we definitely will get back with you on whatever and help grow your business, because we don't want anyone lacking. We want everybody to win. We win, you win. So make sure you do that. So call us, keep us locked in, and hit us up on our social media platform. Let me know what y'all thought about the Grammys last night. But I want you to stay informed and make you stay informed on this weather that we got going on. We're going to be on a yo-yo for the next 6 weeks. But make sure you keep it locked in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. That is 105.1. Let me see if I can get y'all a little music. The music must love the shows, and the 105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama. So I'm going to give y'all a little music. We're going to play some music. We're going to keep it locked in. We're going to just keep it going. Old school preacher. And I am the church secretary. We have the choir president and the church announcer. So y'all keep it locked in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama, where you are somebody. So make sure y'all keep it locked in. I'll be right back. You tuned in to 105.1, the music must love the shows, and B105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama. I promise y'all, they come up with some music. I'll be sitting there like, okay, what's this now? They said that was Auntie outside. It wasn't the Mike Clark. I hadn't heard that one, but Southern Soul is doing their own thing. But you tune in to the baddest radio station from North Alabama to South Alabama. If you're just tuning in, we were talking about today is Groundhog Day, and we were saying I was saying, even with the snowy weather, all the rain weather, the groundhog still saw a shot. So that means 6 more weeks of bad weather. Well, I won't say bad weather, but winter weather. So be expecting that. But this week we're gonna be on the yo-yo. Weather's gonna be up and down, little rain in Dothan, sunshine in Florence, little cold temperatures. Then the weekend's supposed to get back up. So that's what's going on here from North Alabama to South Alabama. We thank you for always keeping us locked in, always giving us your time during the lunchtime hour. But if you would like to send us your public service announcements, send them to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. That's info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. And I just said, somebody just said, I can't see you, but I can hear you. Here I am. Ta-da! I'm back. But yeah, so I am back. Y'all can see me now. I'm matching my blue wall. So I thank you for listening to me and letting us know what's going on. So I thank you. Again, I'm the church secretary if you did not know. I know some people be like, okay, now who are you? I had a lady that asked me that yesterday. Now, who are you? Are you the church secretary, the church announcer? Because I know because it was myself and I was with, well, I wasn't with her, but we were in the same place, the choir president. And they said, well, then I know that's the choir president. So which one are you, the church secretary or the church announcer? So I knew they listened because the church announcer is pretty new to the station. So they just started even listening to us or been listening to us. But as I told them, I said, I'm the church secretary. And they was like, okay. She started talking. They said, yeah, I know exactly which one you were. But yeah, but y'all, see us out and about, let us know. Just that you listen to us, but we thank you for listening to us. But we just need your support. Keep things going on in our area. So make sure if you'd like to be one of our sponsors here for Knox Media Group, you can send them to call us at 256-122-8888. And we can help grow your business. We want to thank some of the ones that's already been sponsors here at the radio station. I want to thank S&T Benefits. Call her for all of your Medicare and Medicaid questions. That's Lakeisha Ricks on Whistendam Road. So make sure you call her about all of your benefits questions. That's S&T Benefits in Muscle Shoals, Alabama. I'm gonna get you the phone number because she be having some great things, great information to let us know about. That's and that's S&T Benefit Solutions. Again, her address is 1640 South Whistendale Road, Muscle Shoals, Alabama. Make sure you call her, hit her up, let her know you heard it live on Knox Media Group 105.1, the music Muscle of shows. And she does help for the whole state of Alabama. So Dothan, if you want to call her, she will help you out as well. That's 256-4. She will help you with all of your insurance questions. So y'all give my girl a call. And we want to thank King's Pride Hyundai of Dothan. We have several different sponsors. I give a shout out, here on all of them, but we want to thank you to those. We have others. We have McCutcheons and Hamner, and we have others that I'll be getting back with you on those as well. Make sure if you would like to be one of our sponsors, whether you are hiring someone or, doing it for a job fair, if you are building your business, if you, whatever your questions are. And we want to thank KLT Connect with all of your phone services. And if you would need an auto attendant, telephone services as low as starting at $19.99. So if you can't beat a phone service for $19.99 with the auto attendant, voicemails. You can even get an app to go on your phone starting at $19.99, y'all. It's KLT Connect. Go to the website. You can do a questionnaire on the website. Let's not forget, if you have any funerals, make sure you call us about that. We'll call the funeral. And that's S&K Mortuary. I'm going to give you a little 1039 North Rain Street, Dothan, Alabama. So all of your families, make sure you give them a call. They got cremation services starting at $13.99. They have funeral services, full funeral service starting at $39.99. Listen, you won't beat it. So make sure you are calling SK Mortuary.
Came out to admission just to help family cherish the memories of their loved ones in celebration. Here we come with walk alongside family, celebrated with dignity.
That's SK Mortuary again, 1039 North Wayne Street. Call them about all of your funeral and cremation arrangements. Call them today, 334-792-4141. While I was watching the news, several things happened this weekend that's happened. And then Don Lemon, he used to be, I think he was a CNN anchor, and he turned into an independent journalist. Don Lemon, he was arrested. He's out of custody, but facing federal civil rights charges after covering a anti-ICE protest inside of a church near Minneapolis. Appeared in Los Angeles federal court where he was charged with conspiracy to deprive rights and violating a federal law that prohibits people from interfering with the rights to attend religious services. Now he's speaking out saying, I will not be silent. Let's see. So y'all see they were like, no, get out of here. So he was arrested for conspiracy, and he said he will not be silenced. No matter what they have to say, they cannot take away his freedom of rights. So do y'all think it was right for what he was arrested for? What are your thoughts? Y'all can also put that on our YouTube page. That's Knox Media Group on YouTube. Make sure when you go to Knox Media Group YouTube, subscribe. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be somebody gonna get blessed with some type of donation, some type of monetary donation. But you never know when it's gonna happen. So make sure you go to our YouTube page and subscribe, leave comments, interact with us, let us know what your thoughts are on different discussions we have. Even if you have a discussion you want us to discuss as well, make sure you do that. You can go to Knox Media Group and subscribe. You got to subscribe, and you have to leave comments in order for things to work. And right now, you know what's going on. Trump administration latest, the partial government shutdown to continue until at least tomorrow. So they're going on with that. The federal government likely won't reopen until at least Tuesday, when the House is expected to hold critical votes on funding package, while House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries warned the Republicans can't rely on Democrat votes. Some Democrats voiced support for the deal during the private call, according to sources. He's what to Here's what to expect. So they're saying it's up to the House to reopen the government after parts of it shut down when funding lapsed on Friday night. So they're holding actually right now live a press conference on what's going on with the government shutdown. So we'll have more details on that this afternoon. Listen to the DL Hughley. He's going to inform. That'll be our next show. That'll be coming up. But you always keep us locked in. We have the DL Hughley every day at 2 o'clock. We have Ricky Smiley every morning at 5 a.m. And we always have the lunchtime show. We're going to have one of the lunchtime hosts. Well, I always have somebody on here trying to keep you informed on what's going on. So we'll have more information on the government shutdown. That'll come on. We'll be able to give you an update on that as well. And then, the Epstein files, the House is expected to vote this week to hold Bill and Hillary Clinton in contempt of Congress after they were rebuffed. They were subpoenaed to testify against that. So we're going to see what's going on with that. I've been telling people, I'm like, life be life be moving so fast. It's like, okay, slow down. Let me catch my breath on this one before this happens. But some people just don't know how to say, okay, we're going step by step. We just gotta attack it all at one time and then look at the mess. But anyway, it's all good. We just keep on going. The Kennedy Center in Washington will close for 2 years starting in July to allow for extensive renovations, President Trump said. The move comes as the art institution contends with flood of cancellation. So that's happening in July. I promise y'all, it's so much going on in the United States. We got the Pro Bowl coming up. We got the Super Bowl coming up. The Pro Bowl actually is going on tomorrow, on Tuesday. Yeah, the 2026 Pro Bowl will be held. Be going on Tuesday. I thought it was actually on a Sunday, but I guess not. So the Pro Bowl is coming up. We got the Super Bowl coming up this coming Sunday. So we got the Pro Bowl tomorrow, Super Bowl, and y'all already know who's gonna be in the Super Bowl. We're gonna have Seattle Seahawks and the Patriots. That's going on, and that's going on this coming. I like the Super Bowl just to, because I don't really eat that party food all the time. Y'all want to bring me a party food plate? Just call me, tell me where I need to pick it up from. But that's going on this coming weekend as well. So, you know we're gonna have people gonna cook Pro Bowl food. They're gonna cook Super Bowl food. They might do Taco Tuesday for this Pro Bowl. I don't know, but I wonder if they're gonna really allow Shador to play tomorrow in the Pro Bowl. So I'm gonna be watching just to see how they're gonna act with that. If they actually gonna allow him to, play. I think I'm like, when kids play sports, the parent, especially when they're young, the coach let everybody play. So I wonder they're gonna let everybody play. We'll see. So that's going on tomorrow night. So y'all, we'll talk about that. We'll have that coming up. But y'all make sure y'all put out on our YouTube page, what was some of the bad taste that went on last night? Because I had a lot of people talking about it was some bad taste going on the Grammys as well. Y'all put your comments out there, but you need to subscribe when you go to the YouTube page. Don't just comment, put your comments as well as subscribe on different things that's actually need to be said. No answers right or wrong. We just want to hear what you have to say. So go out there and put your comments out there so we can read them. So make sure you do that. And also, that groundhog done saw a shadow again. So we be up and down with this weather. It's going to be winter, summer. No, it ain't going to be winter, summer. It's going to be winter. For the next 6 weeks is what they say. So y'all keep those coats out. Y'all stay healthy. Make sure you are dressing accordingly, dressing properly for the weather, because I'm telling you, it's enough sickness going on. Sometimes I feel like it's like your joints be locking up on you, especially when it's real cold outside. But just stay healthy. Check on people. But most of all, if there's anything that Knox Media Group can announce for you, make sure you send it to info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. That's info@knoxmediagroupinc.org. And hey, we greatly appreciate all of our sponsors. But if you would like to be one of our sponsors, please call us 256-712-2. And I promise you will not be disappointed. Not only will we announce you on our radio station, we will also put you some out there on social media on all our different platforms. But we thank everyone for joining in with us on the lunchtime show. But stay tuned. We got some music coming up. Stay tuned and keep it locked into the baddest radio station, whether we're in North Alabama or South Alabama. Keep it locked in and let us know how we're doing if you see us. Or if you don't see us, send us a shout out. Send us some messages. Even you like, you know what? I don't like it that way. Because people, it's your opinion, and we are the People's Choice radio station, and we just want to keep you informed, keep you happy, and keep things going. And put a little something on your mind because it's a lot going on. Because I definitely, with the Don Lemons case, it's just a lot going on, and people just not really caring on how they do what they do to who they do. But we're gonna go leave up out here with a little Southern soul. And again, see you tomorrow, same time, same place for the lunchtime show with the old school preacher, the church secretary. That's me, the choir president. And let's not forget about the church announcer. But if you have any funeral services, funeral arrangements that you would like to do, whether with your loved one or you just need to talk to a funeral director, call S&K Mortuary. That's 334-792-4141. Or you can go by if you're in the Dothan area. It doesn't matter where you are. If you're in North Alabama, South Alabama, East Alabama, West Alabama, hey, call 334-74. You can stop by 1039 North Rain Street in Dothan, Alabama. I'm about to get up out of here. I'm going to leave you with a little soul line dance. And I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening. Eat some good lunch. Bye.